We are finally leaving Dubai after 3 years of living as a family. So I want to share 100% honest why we are moving, and then I want to split the video in two different parts. The first is the pro and cons. Why? Because we really lived here, so we haven't came here just for taxation. And the second part is who should move to Dubai. We have seen so many people coming and leaving, so I know who should move here and who shouldn't. But I would say let's dive into the video. At first, I want to introduce myself to those who don't know me yet. My name is Marcus Schulz and I moved here with my wife and my 2 daughters. So I'm a day trader. So that means I am flexible. I can live wherever I want. And with my wife together, we have a trading education company, but that's not important for this video. Let's dive into the pro and cons. Let's start with the pros. And yeah, we have so many obvious things, but at first I want to mention one thing you maybe don't know yet. It's the malls. We love the malls, so I think you already know the Dubai Mall and maybe the Emirates Mall. The Dubai Mall is the biggest mall in the world. That means it's very busy, it's very crowded, so we don't like to go to the Dubai Mall because it's so huge, and we like to go to a mall that is not that crowded, it's not that big, and it doesn't have so many luxury shops. We are just a regular family and we like to shop regular normal stuff, you know what I mean? So the Dubai Hills Mall is the perfect place to be, and what you see when you come there, it's not full with tourists. You see that most of the people, I think, are people who lives in Dubai. So when you come to Dubai, please check out the Dubai Hills Mall. Let's come to the first obvious part. It's very safety here. I think that's one thing you've heard so many times, and it is. You can leave your phone on the table and when you come back, it's still there. But that's not the only thing where you see that safety. So I don't need to be worried when my wife goes out alone. I don't have to worry when my kids go out with our dog for a walk, so I know, okay, they are safe here. Why is it so safety? You always know when you do something that you shouldn't do, you get punished. And yeah, that's the reason why it's so safety. It's not because all the people are so lovely here, are so nice people. No, it's because of the laws. Another pro is it's clean everywhere. And this is so nice. Sometimes you feel like you can walk out without shoes and white socks, and when you go or when you check your socks, they are still white. The main spots, there are many workers. They always clean the floor, they clean the surfaces when you're in a mall and so on. That's very nice. We love this, and that's something that we miss when we leave Dubai because we know that's not clean everywhere. Another pro is the weather. What? The weather? Yes, the weather in the winter. The winter time is beautiful. Yes, you always have around 20 to 30 degrees Celsius. In the night, it's much colder, so you can open your window, you can open the door so that you get the fresh air from outside. When you want to come to Dubai, please come in the winter time. Another obvious pro is the no or low taxes. I think most of the people who come here do this because of the taxation. But when do you have no taxes? You only have no taxes when your company is outside the country. When you open your company here in Dubai or in the UAE, you have to know that you have to pay 9% taxes. It's only the company taxes. You don't have taxes on your personal income. That means if you have a company outside of the UAE and you get your money from there, it's your personal income, right? So that means you can have a company outside of Dubai and then you make your personal income and you don't have personal income taxes. But you need a visa for Dubai, so that means you have to open a company, and then it's about how to handle this stuff. As I already spoke about the weather, so then you have the time when the weather is not that good. You don't want to go outside, but that's on the cons list. What I want to talk about right now is that you don't need to go outside. You can order everything. It doesn't matter what you want and it doesn't matter what time it is, you can order everything. In Germany, you have to go to the grocery, you have to go to the pharmacy. When you order something at Amazon, you have to wait at least 1 or 2 days. So, but it's a luxury problem, yeah, and it makes you lazy. You have to keep this in mind. Networking is a pro, but also a con. Yeah, later more about the con. But you can meet easily other successful people here because the city stands for success. It stands for focus. And here's one very good thing that I 100% missed in Germany, to be honest. The country, the city, is governed by successful people. Another pro is they do so much for the kids. What you see, what you will experience in the future when you come here is, and you have kids, that almost everyone is very friendly. If you have a special wish for your kids, for example, in the restaurant, because the kids, they don't like the greens, they don't like vegetables, or so on, you always can ask them, can you change this? Can you change this? They will always do this. So enough with the pros. I think you are here to also hear the cons. Let's start with the most horrible thing, and that's the traffic. The traffic is so horrible. The traffic is the reason why we decided to have a personal driver. For a distance where you normally would need 10 minutes, you need 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes or more. And that's not a joke. It's not too negative. That's so horrible. Why? It's the city grows and grows and grows and grows. It's very nice, yeah? But the space for the streets are limited. But let's come to a pro on this side. I use the time in the car for working, and that's the reason why I can recommend a personal driver. And what you have to know is that the service staff is not expensive. Second con is you have to leave during the summer. The weather is too hot. But I also know many people who stay here during the summer, so you can stay, but what you have to know is don't go outside. Yeah, you always be in your house, in your car, or in a mall, or in a theme park or something. So you have many theme parks. That's very nice here. It could be another pro on the list for families. Yeah, we love the theme parks here. The weather in the summer is very hot. It's very humid. Yeah, sometimes you see that the window is so wet that you can't watch out or look out because you can't see anything because it's completely wet. So, but I think you have heard this so many times, I don't have to go too deep in the weather problem. Another con is it's so dirty everywhere. Huh? I already said it's so clean everywhere. What do I mean by this? It's dirty everywhere. Why? It's always sand in the air. You are in the desert. Yeah, I know you are in the city, but what's surrounded? It's always and it's everywhere. It's sand. It's a general problem. That's not their fault. You know what I mean? Here's a big con. It's the air quality. The air isn't healthy, and that's, maybe you remember at the beginning of the video when I told you that my little daughter, when she was 2, when we came here to Dubai, that she had so many problems. She was sick so often, and the reason is the air quality. And you can download an application. Yeah, there you see the air quality around the world, and yeah, green. I think green is the best quality. Then I think it's orange, then it becomes red, and then purple. You have so often that the air here is purple. Then in the winter time, when the weather is the best, it will never be green. It's always orange. But also, you actually never have a blue sky. When you look into the sky, you always feel like it's covered in orange. It's covered, like you see the sand in the air. So, and then when we come back to Germany, or when we go to the United States, so when we step out of the plane and we look at the sky, it's always like, Oh my God, how blue can a sky be? I want to add something to the quality. Why is that the reason? Why is that the problem? So it's because of the lack of nature. Another con is it's very expensive here. So if you don't have a lot of money every month, or when you don't make a lot of money every month, then it's probably too expensive because you don't have the tax benefit. I don't know if you already know this, but you have to pay the rent 1 year in advance. And so that's something you have to keep in mind. And here's one major con from my side why I'm not happy in this city anymore. So you have so many fake people here. You have so many fake in general. The fake life you know from social media, Dubai is the center of it. Yeah, that's something you need to know, that in the future, I think it becomes more and more of these fake people. I think when you are here and people know that you are in Dubai, that you get connected in mind to this kind of life, of this kind of fake. And that's one of the main reasons why I want to leave. I don't want to be connected to this kind of people. I don't want that people say, Marcus, he lives in Dubai, oh, he has to be fake because Dubai is fake. You know what I mean? It's a little bit difficult for me to explain it in English, but I think you know what I mean. So here's another con, it's lack of community. We love to be surrounded with people. So here it's very private. I know it depends where you actually live, but here where we live, it's very private. So we miss the sense of belonging. I hope you understand what I want to say. So we don't even know our neighbors after 3 years. We don't know our neighbors on the left or on the right side. It's a reason why, because it's so private here. Here are two little cons. I don't want to dive into too deep, but the first is the banks are so frustrating. Oh my God, so many questions, so many problems. Yeah, I just want to make money. I just want to make business. I just want to have my bank accounts here and to have and spend the money I earned. So, but I know the problem is about how the world looks at Dubai. So they have to do everything perfect because they are in focus. They are always observed. Yeah. So because of all the, how to say in English, the black money, I think you know what I mean. So, and that's the reason why they have to be that hard. And yeah, then the other thing is when you want to transfer money to another country, it can happen that the money comes back because of, oh my God, the money comes from Dubai. We don't want to make business with Dubai. Take your money. Okay, that's difficult. Yeah. So especially when you have when you have a good company and you're doing business around the world. The other thing is the government tries to control you. I know this sounds very hard. It isn't that hard as it sounds. It's, yeah, you can't use WhatsApp call because you have to use a VPN to make a WhatsApp call, and you can't download games because they reduce the speed. You can't use Discord calls. You can't use TeamSpeak. I don't know why. I don't know. And here's one thing I'm really sad about. And I already mentioned it, it's the reputation. Because you are living in Dubai, it's like, okay, you're a scammer. You are not legit. You get a negative association just because you live here. So finally, let's come to who should move to Dubai. The first thing is you have to make at least $30,000 profit per month. You want to hustle while you're isolated, yeah, no distraction and no community. If you have someone who comes with you so that you are not alone here, yeah, that's one very important thing, I think. Ask yourself, am I okay with always leaving the place that I call it my home? Yeah, especially as a family, it's important to have a place where the kids can raise, yeah, where they don't have to travel that often. You should come to Dubai if you want to have a fancy and expensive life and where you can show off that you have money. And here's one thing from the family perspective, okay? Don't come if you want to enjoy the joy of life. Yeah, that's very important. You can have so much fun here, but the question is, what do you expect from life? In the US, we go fishing. We go to so many different places because you can go wherever you want and see things. Yeah, Dubai, and surroundings are what? They are sand. So another thing from just a normal family, okay? In other countries you can enjoy your life with normal activities. Yeah, in Dubai you need to know it's all built, it's all staged. You don't, or I don't know how to say, it's very difficult to say from my side, and I don't want to say too negative. You can have fun here, you can enjoy your life 100%. But when you are a family and you like or you love just to do the normal things in life, the normal activities, then it's really difficult here. And last but not least, why do we leave Dubai? So we as a family, we are missing the familiar life. You know what I mean? Go outside and enjoy the nature, enjoy the world, enjoy the areas and people who have been there and lived there for a very long time. And that's something you need to know in Dubai. Most of the people, they came here a few years ago. Some of them 10 to 20 years ago, but most of them 1, 2, 3 years ago, and you don't know when they want to leave again. But yes, we have a beautiful house here. We have a beautiful pool. We have a beautiful outside area. That's not what we expect from life. But I want to thank you to Dubai, for that beautiful time, for this amazing time, but also showing us what's really important to us. What did we miss? What do we really want? I think we all have this in common. When we want to leave the country where we grew up, we know all the bad things why we really want to leave, right? But believe me, it's not that bad as we think in that moments. And to be honest, today we know what we appreciate about Germany, but we also know in combination with our Dubai experience what the perfect place to live is for us. And yes, stay tuned. I would love to take you on a journey where I document our move and share all my learnings and all the challenges along the way. Stay tuned for more right here on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and to like. Thank you so much.